clarinetist Selin Gürol. Let's talk about the sound. It's really important to have a beautiful sound if you want to impress the audience, because this will be always the first thing that you're going to hear about your playing. So to be able to have a beautiful center tone, you should be careful of some basic things, which are actually really simple. First thing to learn at the beginning is how to use the air support, to use your diaphragm when you're breathing. So what happens if you don't use your diaphragm muscle when you're breathing? It means that you're going to use only the upper part of your lungs, and it will cause to use only the 70% of your lung capacity. But when we are playing the clarinet, we really need to use the 100% of the capacity of our lungs. So to be able to do that, first you have to work on your diaphragm muscle and how to use it properly. The second thing is to know the right embouchure. If you don't have the right position here, it means that you're going to have some troubles with the sound and also with the articulations later. The right embouchure is one of the most important basic things. So to find the right embouchure, let's follow all of these steps that I'm going to show you. Pull it down, using muscles here and here, and you see I'm kind of making an O shape. Not like smiling, not leaving it to relax, or like pulling it up. Pull it down, this move. And then I will place the mouthpiece and slightly curve my lip inside. I just take maybe half of my lower lip because I have really thick lips. You might want to take maybe onto this line. The upper teeth, I just put it on top of the mouthpiece, like this. Pull it down. And then you put the upper lip on the mouthpiece. You just cover it. That's how you should use your embouchure. It's really, really important. And here, the right angle is really, really important. You shouldn't take too much mouthpiece inside, or you shouldn't take only just like a little part either. You should just find the right angle. Just the tip of the mouthpiece, like kind of this much, is enough. Also, there are other stuff to improve your sound, of course, such as practicing on long tones. I suggest you to work on them at least half an hour a day, especially if you're a beginner. So there are many ways to work on long tones. My favorites are those 3 basic exercises. First is to make a crescendo and a decrescendo on one note. I'm going to show it on the G note. So you make a crescendo in 10 and decrescendo in 10. You can put your metronome maybe on 60 and then count every seconds. You can also exaggerate and do more, such as I did. So you should train on every note, and especially I suggest you to not to play higher than this 3rd octave G note at the beginning of your exercise, to not to push the embouchure too much and keep a nice focus sound. You can do this exercise also on one crescendo. quality of the sound, you should always keep your embouchure at the right position, in the same position. Even if it's piano and forte, it must be always on the right and the same position. And also you should breathe slowly and right at the beginning of the exercise for each note. You can do it chromatically, you can do it on every note that you know, all of these exercises. So the last one is to make a decrescendo. So you start with a beautiful forte and you go to the piano. And especially when you do all of these exercises, please try to have an equal sound. So no shaking, no airy sound at the background. Always clear, nice, beautiful tone. So let's make a decrescendo. And the last thing to say about the sound is to have the right posture. So if you hold the clarinet too much towards you, then you see that you don't have the right angle here. So you should push the clarinet a little bit that way, but not too much either, like this. You should just find this right angle. Also be careful of your head position, not like too much down or up. Again, the right angle. You should just stand straight like your normal position when you're walking or when you're sitting. Just imagine yourself in a natural position and you take the clarinet and you stay as natural as possible. I hope all of these tips will help you to have a better sound. Have a nice practice. There will be more videos about sound on my channel and I will explain everything in this video with details. So please don't forget to like this one and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.